In this lesson, we're going to look at something called functions. Now you can see up here in the title bar, there's something called a number machine, something you should have seen before in maths. You may have even seen it at primary school, where you put something in here, the function does something here, or the number machine, and it pops out with an answer. So say for example I put a 2 in here, times by 5 you get 10 out as an answer. Well, that's what's known as a number machine, but it's also the same idea as a function. So we're going to call this kind of idea a function from now on in maths, a number machine where you pop something in, the function does something, and you get an answer out the other side. Looking at a definition here, it says a function in mathematics is simply a rule for dealing with numbers or letters. Now, functions are written a particular way. We tend to use certain letters. Up here, it doesn't always need to be these letters, but quite often we use F for a function and G or H. The way we write a function out is not in the number machine format. It's like this here. So f of x, this is the way we say it. So f bracket x equals 5x. Now that function multiplies by 5. If we wrote f of x equals 6x, that function would multiply by 6. You could also have an adding function, so f of x equals x plus 2. So if you popped in the number, you would add on 2. You can have dividing. You can have combinations of adding and taking away and adding and multiplying and so on. Some examples down here of functions. This function basically multiplies whatever number you put in by 4 and then adds on 2. So say for example you put 1 into this function, you put a 1 here. That would multiply by 4 to get 4. You would add on 2. So the answer would be 6. If you pop 2 into this function, you would do 4 times 2, which is 8, and then add on 2, that will give you 10. There's a variety of other functions here, some with trig in them as well. I'll just look at this one with an x squared in it. If we said that x was, say for example, 3, what would come out of the function or the number machine? Well, you would put 3 in here, you would square it to get you 9, and then you would take away 4, and the answer would be 5.